Yeah, I feel like a giant fucking vagina right now. We're getting back into it. Welcome to push day. I took a break after the appendicitis. I'm all good. I gotta get back to deadlifting because I know I really suck at that. But I haven't been training much. Post-holiday, post-Black Friday, all the mayhem. Thank you guys for all of the beautiful, fucking wonderful support. It's awesome. Awesome. Ton going on. I made everything else in my life a priority in front of mine from a training perspective. I'm still doing my cardio. I'm still really lean, but I am definitely not strong. Like just doing those, like getting the stabilizer muscles woken up a little bit. I feel it. So I embrace the fucking dad thing a lot. Adeline tearing her ACL, me having the appendicitis, SJ with football, me coaching the football. Emmy's getting ready to start competing again. She had one meet already. All of those things I made sure I was very, very present for. And I had to get through everything with work with Black Friday and really realign how I want to look, feel, and run my life going forward. So getting back into the swing of everything, training again, like the appendicitis, I was toying with coming back really quick and I was like, don't fucking hurt yourself, you dickhead. You're not who you used to be. You're not fucking dead. Push day, push, pull, legs, functional training. So that's pretty much my split. Now, before everybody gets all fucking worked up, push, pull, legs, upper, lower, bro split, what's the best? Listen, I have said this since day one. Doesn't matter what the fuck you do, you're just not allowed to be a fucking pussy. Can't do it. Any of this shit works. It all fucking works to some degree. You just have to figure out what works best for you and stop being a complete fucking whiny vagina. It's gonna fucking work. You need to dedicate yourself. What I'm getting back into is dedicating myself, but everybody likes the whiteboard workouts because I have been training. I'm 41 years old now. Keep it fucking simple. Do not overcomplicate this. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You can get really fucking jacked, really fucking shredded on the most basic, simple shit in a fucking gym. I'm like, it's it. Don't overcomplicate it. You just can't be like a fucking vagina. Don't downplay how wonderful intensity is. Don't play this game of like, I'm just trying to be as optimal as possible. Listen, I like being as optimal as possible. That's, you have to, but at the same time, you're a fucking grown man. Be a fucking man. Do some crazy fucked up shit to push yourself and test how far you can go. It's kind of the fun of it. Don't reserve yourself so much where you just look like a cunt. Don't do that. You gotta have a little bit of mayhem. You gotta have some. You gotta fucking test the waters at some point and be like, well, it's either he's gonna be a fucking legend or dead. You gotta try it. Incline dumbbell press. My #1 favorite exercise of all time. Keeping it super basic. I'm gonna do 4 working sets, warming up. Incline dumbbell fly. Another top tier exercise for me. Nothing too crazy with these two. Then I'm gonna go to Peck Deck. Only 2 sets, but I'm gonna go to failure. I'm gonna pick a weight where I would normally get like 12 reps. 10 to 12 reps. Not something too heavy, a moderately weighted weight. And then I'm just gonna go until I can't do anymore. And then I'm gonna take about a minute, 2-minute rest, and then do it again. And just push as much blood into the titties as possible. So I have a total of fucking 9 working sets here. Pretty simple. Moving on, then I'm gonna do cable side raises. Now you guys know I love my dumbbell sides, love them. However, as of recently, I started doing a little bit more isolation work on the sides, really liking it. So with this push day, chest, shoulders, triceps, I should have started with that, starting with chest, these 3 exercises. And then I'll alternate and put shoulders in front. Next week for my push day, I might put shoulders first with a pressing exercise and then do, some sides or some rears with it. And then only 2 chest exercises. Maybe 3 because I just like chest. Upright rows. Really dig the upright rows. Not gonna be as aggressive as I have been in the past, but I like the idea of nice and tight, really wanna build that upper back strength. Sides, rear delts, love that shit. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Over the head dumbbell extension, single dumbbell, also known as a French press. One of my favorite exercises. Moderate weight. I just don't feel like doing the fucking dip machine or V-bar press downs. That's really what it comes down to. It's not because of anything other than me liking this exercise and I haven't done it in a while, so I'm gonna do that. And then tricep press downs with an easy bar. 2 sets. I'm gonna do 3 here. I'm gonna do 2 here. On this, so three exercises, 2 exercises, and then 2 exercises. But this, I'm only going to do 2 sets. On each set, I'm going to do a drop set. I'm going to pick a relatively heavy weight where I'm probably going to get 6 to 8 reps, drop it down a few pins, and then go to failure. And then drop it down a few pins and go to failure. Or up a few pins, I should say, lighten the weight, and go to failure. Just push as much blood into my triceps as possible. And as I'm doing it, you will see me go from like a steady position right here, nice and strong, good 6 to 8 reps. And then you might see me lean into it more on the next set. Still doing tricep press downs. However, I might start incorporating a little bit more other body parts or some momentum or some, however, body English, whatever the fuck you want to say, or I'm getting the rep. But this would be more of an advanced technique, so that way I know I'm in control of the weight, I'm focusing on the triceps, and I'm trying to push as much blood as possible into all the heads of my triceps so I get a fucking great round, nasty look. In my head, all I'm doing is fucking wah. One of my favorite things to do in a transition pose is go from a front double bicep and then into that Kevin Levrone, Dorian Yates type shit where they just throw their arms down, getting ready to hit their front lat. So as I'm doing this exercise, that's what I'm thinking of, that whole fucking repping them out, just fucking going nuts. Because I'm only doing 5 working sets, so why not just push it to failure, overload the muscle, and just try and push as much blood, so that way whenever you do go, your transition into that front lat, me in the bathroom, I don't do it on stage no more, but it still happens from my head. That's that look. So the connection with exercises and poses is something that I fucking breathe so much life into it with my workouts that's what I'm envisioning the whole time. It's a great way to make that mind to muscle connection with the exercise that you're doing for the result that you want. Let's go. Fuck. Got back into training. I have not trained consistently. I didn't say that. I haven't trained consistently since then. Still touching here and go with the gym. I could see the age setting in on certain body parts, and I was like, fuck, just not as strong whenever I'm touching the weights. SJ comes with me. He's asking about these things. Can you pick them up? I'm like, yeah, I can pick them up. He's like, but like, I was like, not anymore. And there was like a little bit of a fucking look of disappointment that came across his face, like, I thought you could, like I used to, but he's never seen that, so might have chapped my ass a little bit. I'm gonna fucking hit him. I gotta hit him for at least 6. Not today, but it's a goal that I'm just thinking out loud right now.
Suspicion is your name, your honesty to blame, with dignity to shame, dishonor. We touch modern day, determining decay, blame disarray, figure. The public eye disgrace, define commonplace, unending paper tape, unending. Deafening, painstaking, reckoning, it's burning going to bring. Sword is sword, challenge liberty, not by law. Living infamy, rub you wrong.
Gotta fucking soak it in. Can't get mad. What I look like does not equate to what I'm doing. I look way better than what I'm doing. Very, very humbling, but I get it. It'll take me a minute to get back into everything. Crying ain't gonna get you nowhere, motherfucker. You just gotta do the work. And that's all we're gonna do.
The accusations fly, discrimination why? Your inner self to die into the head. Doubt something self in you. It's teething down and through. Your living gets you to deluded. I'm hysteria. I'm megalomania. Reveal dementia. Leave me all. Secretly, silently, certainly, inferno you will be. Sword is straw, talons liberty, down by law. Living infamy, rub you raw. We done riding through. Sword is straw, this sword is straw has been pulled for you. Pulled for you.
The older generation does not hate cameras. They don't hate the tripods. The older generation hates them for a couple different reasons. Biggest one is because you're not doing anything crazy on the camera. You're just filming like a regular, like 10 reps, 10 perfectly articulated, biomechanically correct reps. Just 10 of them. Perfect. There's no mayhem. There's no craziness. Like, who the fuck is gonna get mad at somebody for setting up a camera to film a failure set with 225 on squats? Zero. Nobody's getting mad at that. They're gonna be like, I wanna be in the video. I wanna see it. I wanna be a part of it. After I got done my 120s for fucking a limp dick fucking however many, like 4 or 5, I remember doing shoulder presses, seated shoulder presses with the 130s for like sets of 12. Sauced, fucking crushing shit. I'm like, where's my video of that? Where's my video of fucking incline in like 405 with my nose just going popping with fucking blood everywhere? Like, I was like, that's a little dangerous. But like, that's why. There's nothing crazy occurring. It's not the fact that they don't like the tripods, it's the fact that it's like, if you're gonna set the camera up, do some wild shit. That's all it is. Now, you can set up your tripods and do whatever the fuck you want. I do the same thing. I just want to capture me and SJ doing some incline or just having fun, like showing that you're putting effort. And I get it, document everything. I say write everything down, document it, take pictures, all that. But I think that's the reason for that. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? If you're gonna do it, do something crazy. I look way bigger than I can lift, right? I do, I know I do, motherfucker. I hate it.
You're still doing the 120s, dude.
Yeah, it's all relative. It's all relative.
Perhaps. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is still playing, right?
41, motherfucker. I ain't dead yet. It's kind of a morbid thing to say, also intense. And given the, I don't know, what we do, I'm gonna keep living. Let's cut back on the really crazy stuff. Coolest, I think the coolest muscle grouping on the human body is, it happens all right here. This front delt that ties into the side, the trap, into the chest. Like, I think that your front delt feathering into the bicep, the brachialis, like this whole thing, nasty. Like whenever you're peeled out of your mind and your bicep splits, everything's touched up and your front delts are just feathered. I also think that this is just a good time to get back into working out. the winter arc thing. Every grown man knows about it. Like years ago, it wasn't called a winter arc. Didn't really have a name. It's like once the cool weather hit, you just felt like getting bigger and stronger, eating more, wearing like animal skin, taking Trenbolone and getting a little crazy, eating cookies, fucking your wife, doing some wilder shit. Winter arc. But if you're not including the Tren or the animal skin, it's just a good time to lift weights again. Like how fashion for a minute, they wore, the fur coats, all the really cool stuff. But meanwhile, guys in the country and just guys that liked killing shit also liked the same thing, but they didn't need like the Gucci name. They wanted them killing and harvesting the animal, skinning it, drying the hide, and then them wearing it. This is its killing season, that's what it is. Fill the freezer, some wild shit.
Du bist mir ans Herz gewachsen. Wenn ich blute, hast du Schmerzen. Wir müssen uns kennen, ein Körper, zwei Namen, nichts kann uns trennen, ein Zweileib im Samen. Wenn du weinst, geht es mir gut, die Hand deiner Angst füttert mein Blut. Ans Herz gebaut. Zwei Seelen spannen eine Haut. Und wenn ich rede, bist du still. Du stirbst, wenn ich es will. Wenn du weinst, schenke ich dir
Quick tip, I love side raises. I don't think, to a certain extent, I don't think you can do enough of them. Is that what I said? I think you can do 10 sets per fucking workout for shoulder day of just side raises. 5 sets over there on the dumbbells, 5 sets here at some point through the workout. Your sides are gonna fucking have to grow. If you have shitty sides, do side raises. Lots and lots of them. Different angles. You can stand in front of the body. One of the main reasons that I love cable side raises so much is the fact that the arm path is so important. Leading with the elbow and not the hand, okay? Leading with the elbow. Like your hand should never go above your elbow. You're here with it in front of your body. You can see how it's pulling. You can see how it's pulling, how it's gonna just pull. Oh man, look, it's fucking great. Then I can pull a little bit more in front of me, still hitting the sides, just a little bit of a different angle. I can keep my elbow tight to the body and pull it back. Hit a little bit more rear delt. Get that nice 3-dimensional look. which we're creating that 7. Look, you can see my rear delt just starting to pop out on the side with that cut right into my tricep. You see it occurring. Or from behind the back, same thing. We're still doing side raises, still cable, but now it's from behind the back. So the arm path is gonna be a little bit different. And you'll see it's gonna be really hard to lead with your elbow. You're gonna be leading a little bit with your hand, and you wanna keep it parallel to the ground. Boom, right there, to the ground. So whenever we're pulling from behind, again, I'll stand here, you can see the difference. And again, still a side raise. It's just a little bit different pull on the shoulder. Is one better than the other? Not really, because the whole goal is just to get your shoulders to fucking grow. So whichever variation you are doing to get your shoulders to grow, and you notice growth in your shoulders, fuck it, do that more. Don't overcomplicate it. Just because your favorite influencer or some fucking jerk off, even me, online saying this is the greatest way to do it, does not mean it's the greatest fucking way to do things, okay? You have to figure out what works best for you. The way I do side laterals with the dumbbells, built my round shoulders, traps, that whole look, in my opinion. Why? Because I attest the growth. I watched it occur. I wasn't lying to myself. That's why I just fucking doubled and tripled down on them, because I saw it continue to build round, full shoulders and great traps. And I was like, this is unorthodox of the way I do things, because it's not the common way that's being done. But motherfucker, I got some pretty good shoulders. All I'm doing is giving you different ways to do things. Because when you're here, again, here, and then my arm path could be a little bit more forward in front of my body. Could be straight to the side. Could pull a little bit back. Motherfucker, I can do all 3 in the same set. So I could be here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 9 reps, 3 a little bit to the front, 3 straight to the side, and 3 a little bit pushed back. You would not know I was doing that really unless I told you to look at it and pay attention. You might not just notice the person in the gym doing that, but if I can do that and I notice that my shoulder got really full, it got a little bit more round, more blood is rushing into the shoulder rather than just doing it one way, that might be the way for you to do it. The only way for you to find out is through the experimentation of you in the gym, trialing and error things. That's it. So whenever you see cable side raises, how are we doing it? Are we doing it in the front of the body? Are we doing it from behind the body? Whenever we're in front of the body, are we gonna go a little bit more forward, straight out to the side, maybe pull back a little bit? That's what's in your notes. So you can see very general. Every single exercise that's on there, the execution of the exercise plays a very big role. Once you get to that advanced and intermediate and advanced level, at a beginner stage, just do the exercise and see how you're progressing before you really get intricate with the details, because that's what people had said even with me with some of the functional things. They're like, dude, you're just not there yet. Don't focus on all that. Just start doing it from a general perspective. So if you're intermediate or beginner intermediate, don't get too tied up in it. Showing up and doing the exercise is very important, but once you get to that intermediate advanced level, that's when things really start mattering. I never used to do, I was gonna do barbells, but then just after doing sides, Regan Grimes does like a side raise upright dumbbell row type thing. I looked at it and I was like, man, it's cool to see that he has a unique way of doing sides as well. And I adopted it kinda, I don't know if you'd say it was like that, but he does it, and the fucking dude's got just a wild shape and look. So for upright rows, I've tinkered with the dumbbell aspect and really like it. Just be mindful, be careful, because with them, you get like a little bit of I like it because I have a lot of control, and I can, as I'm letting the dumbbells hang, I can see the silhouette, the outline, traps, shoulders, tries. Here, and whenever I come up, you get a little bit of momentum, a little bit of body English, and good squeeze at the top for that really round shoulder. And as you're doing it, you can see your traps get a little engaged, but don't be, none of that shit, but control. like them. I think the bro science is making a strong comeback. You think so?
I run it.
I like push-pull legs because it fits my lifestyle right now. Push-pull legs in the functional training.
You're talking about in bodybuilding now.
Oh yeah, just in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Bro science is strong.
At least some sort of variation of it. The tie split's killer too. Fucking every 5 days rotating.
Again, that's my prioritization schedule.
Like you still get the frequency, but you prioritize each muscle.
On my prioritization schedule, it was always like with bro split, it was, you know, one body part a day with 1 to 2 days rest per week. But it was like whenever you have a lagging body part, you hit that body part every 5th day no matter what. No matter what you're supposed to do that day, you're training that. It was just a simple way for me to be like, I'm gonna prioritize, because what I noticed was if I hit chest hard as fuck, I would be fresh 4 days later, 4 to 5 days later, I would be 100% recovered on chest, back, anything really. So then I was like, well, okay, if my arms are lagging or my back is lagging behind, every 5th day I should just smash my back. And that's all I did, because I noticed that if I pushed it, I wouldn't be ready 2 or 3 days later. Even if I only did a few exercises, it would still need that 3rd or 4th day recovery. So I was like, okay, so every 5th day, I'm 100% good. So that was my prioritization schedule, and I was explaining that to Ty, you know, last push with him. And then he was like, well, can I hit every body part every 5th day? And I'm like, oh, if you can fucking figure it out, you know, you're gonna have to write it all out and figure it out. And he did. So his schedule was pretty solid.
Yep.
But again, I was just talking to him about it with his next push that he's doing, which we gotta film videos with Ty.
Yeah.
I was talking to him about how he has chest and shoulders together and how he kind of intermingles them, but how his shoulders have progressed a little bit more than his chest has. So I was like, hey, this is just something we're gonna have to keep an eye on as you go through this next push, to notice that your shoulders are progressing a little bit faster than your chest. And he has such great shape now. Like, I mean, his fucking shoulder, everything is flowing so well that I'm like, we just want to stay mindful of that, because a complete flowing, round, full physique, it's huge. Like, look at Martin Fitzwater. Complete. Nothing is outstanding, but when he fucking nails it, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Beat Samson. So I was like, you got to keep this in mind, that we don't want a body part to just take over or start to get in front of the other by too much. So it's something that this push we got to keep a little bit more of an eye on, is that chest and shoulder, how he splits it. But again, his split is fucking terrific, and he figured it out just with some of my methodologies and ideas mixed in with his level of intelligence and how he looks at things, and it's fucking stellar. hangs around. 28 years of training. I just like it. It just feels good. But, okay. We're going to do more whiteboard workouts. Push, pull, legs, functional training. Check out the bio. As always, it's in there. If you have questions, throw them in the comments. I'll have Aiden go through there, fish some out. We might do a couple. We need to do more Q&As too. We need to do Q&A. We got Train with Ty, and then the food video and the drug video. Show everybody how much sauce I'm taking.
Tell Seth, have to be consistent. We just have to film more videos.
I have good days and I have bad days. I have days whenever shit hits the fan and I'm like, why? Nobody wants to see me go fucking batshit crazy motherfuck the world. Or maybe they do. We need to be more consistent. We're going to be consistent just like we do. Give her a slap on the ass. It is the holidays. That's why there's so many kids born in September. Is because there's a lot of fucking going on right now. So make sure you do that. Give her a good slap. Let her know you love her. Get her something nice. If not, wrap your dick up in a bow and tie it tight and say, this is for you. Love you guys.